Hello and welcome to this series of workshops on technology enhanced learning and integration, or TELI for short. I'm Dr. Bruna Chatbusic and I'm an assistant professor in applied linguistics at Trinity College Dublin. And together with my colleague, Dr. Shadi Karazi, who is a learning technologist at Dublin City University, we are organising this series of 6 workshops for Fáilte Isteach tutors, looking at how it may be possible to use digital tools with your Fáilte Isteach classes. So this is just an introduction to the workshops, and to mention here that this research project is supported by the Irish Research Council through its New Foundations programme. So, just a bit of background about the project. Well, the purpose of this project is to understand the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic on English language learning among adult migrants in Fáilte Isteach classes, and to explore how digital tools may support language learning and integration after the pandemic. So what does the project involve? Well, we've already carried out a survey of Fáilte Isteach learners and tutors regarding their experiences of language learning and teaching during the pandemic. And on the basis of the findings of this survey, we've developed workshops for tutors on using digital tools with your Fáilte Isteach classes. And our main research question is, how may technology enhance language learning and support integration? And we're very aware that now we're moving back towards a more face-to-face learning environment. So what is the role of digital tools in the face-to-face classroom? And also, how can they be used to support learners with their out-of-class learning? So what have we learned from the pandemic? Well, from our survey of Fáilte Isteach learners and tutors, we discovered that most learners and tutors thought that some kind of blend of face-to-face classes and digital support would be useful. And people talked about the variety of digital supports that are out there, and also how they can be used flexibly with learners at different stages of English language proficiency or across different language skills, and also being aware of how technology is prevalent in our everyday lives, and how access to digital tools can help our learners to navigate access to employment or to education as well. So here are just a few comments from the learners and tutors that took part in that survey. So then, based on the findings of the survey and informed by research in this field, we have now developed the TELI workshop series. And the aims of these workshops are to explore how accessible digital tools can be used to support English language learning and integration among adult migrants in Ireland. And by accessible digital tools, we mean resources that are easy to use and that can be freely accessed. And we also aim to develop practical resources using these accessible digital tools to support learners within Fáilte Isteach classes and in their out-of-class learning. So the objectives of the workshops are, through this 6-week series, to enable you as tutors to learn about digital tools which may be useful in your Fáilte Isteach classes, and also to develop your own English language learning resources which involve the use of digital tools that you can then apply in your own classes, and also to support your learners to use accessible digital tools for language learning and integration. So just to give you an overview of the format of the workshop series, the topics that we'll cover across the 6 weeks. So in week 1, we'll focus on using digital tools during and after the pandemic. In week 2, we'll talk about using audiovisual resources in your Fáilte classes. And then in week 3, we'll begin creating resources for technology enhanced language learning. And in week 4, we'll focus on interactive games and activities which you can use with your classes. And in week 5, we look at how technology can be used for integration and intercultural understanding in Ireland. And then in the final week 6, we'll have a presentation of the technology enhanced resources created by tutors during the workshops. And every week, the workshops will involve a lot of discussion, hands-on activities, and tips on digital tools. So thank you very much, and looking forward to meeting you in the workshops.